Test, test.
Test, test.
On 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
On 3, family on 6. 1, 2, 3.
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family. Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family. Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family. Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family. Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family. Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
Saints.
4, 5, 6,
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Senior number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, no 6, 1, 2, 3,
Saints.
4, 5, 6,
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Senior number 5, Stu Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner, his three-pointer. It's good!
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray! Hello and welcome to Knowles Field for this varsity lacrosse matchup in their 4th game of the year. St. Christopher's welcome St. Stephen's St. Agnes after a 18-6 win over First Flight on Wednesday. Saints come into this game 2-1 after, as I mentioned, a 18-6 very comfortable win on Knowles Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, a game where they were up actually 9-0 in the first quarter, so they took some of the gas off in the.
Yeah, it'll be tough to get off to a start like that again. St. Stephen's St. Agnes is a much better side. The lights are turned on Knowles Field. Not doing very much right now, but in short time they should be. And the face-off, a violation, and it'll be going to St. Stephen's. Here's Griffin Boston over to Garrett Lyon. Right back to Boston. Those two going back and forth. Runs at J.J. Tidwell. Shot saved by Hayden Regan.
Saints will recover possession here.
Going quick. Here's Will Ackerley. Sophomore blazing down the field. And now that shot is in. A quick start for the Saints. It's Hugh Mack off the assist from Will Ackerley. 37 seconds in. St. Christopher's leads 1-0.
Yeah, Addison, not much of a better start that they could have planned out.
Certainly not a great save from Regan to start it off, and then some quick offense.
Now on the face-off.
Tuck Humphreys was on the face-off there for the Saints. After the graduation of Michigan commit Liam Wright, Saints needed to fill that role of the face-off specialist. Here's Griffin Boston over to Garrett Lyon. Deacon Begley runs at him. Evan Heyman goes right at James Ayers and finds a nice pass there, but they're going to back it out. Lyon spinning, gets around Begley, but can't find any room. Some nice work from James Ayers to close him off. Shot clock, 3/4 drained. St. Agnes needs to get going. That's down to 10. It's loose. And St. Christopher's comes away with it. But that possession short-lived. They give it right back. And here's Boston over to Evan Heyman. Now back with Andrew Serafin. Heyman. And has it knocked away by Begley. And now Deacon Begley wants to run down the sideline. Begley towards the middle of the field. Bowen Ireland. Now Charlie Edmonds. Back out for Ayers. Now T. Gehring, right back to Ayers. The VMI commit runs in. Now Ireland.
Saints moving through X, trying to make something happen.
Charlie Edmonds back to James Ayers. Ayers trying to find some room. Spins. Can't get the shot away. Now Gehring. Here's Harrison Fuller. Spikes it in the ground, but gets it back. Second effort. Just wide. The shot clock will reset to 60. I think that went off the woodwork. And that's knocked away, but ends up in the goal. Not sure how that got in. I think it was knocked away from T. Gehring and then just fell right to Bowen Ireland, who hit it in like a hockey player.
What an athletic play by Bowen Ireland there, like putting his body on the line.
So less than 4 minutes in, a 2-0 lead for St. Christopher's.
Tuck Humphreys on the face-off here.
And the face-off will be won by St. Stephen's. Now they want to go quick. Jack Gans has it for the first time. And now some subs on for both teams. Cole Chadwick. Now Chadwick runs right at Deacon Begley. Begley closes him off from goal. Still trying to find a shooting angle. He can't. And now back up top. Garrett Lyon. Now over to Boston, but pass was a bit too short. Took a weird hop. Manages to control it. Shot clock down to 25. Boston finds some room. Will Ackley whacking at him. And once again, St. Stephen's needs to get moving. Shot clock down to 15. Cole Chadwick. Begley closing him off. Fires across goal. And it'll be out of bounds going to the Saints.
So far, I mean, St. Agnes hasn't really been able to create anything. I mean, I believe that's their first real decent shot of the game. So Saints have done a really good job to
Hayden Regan
block those
comes
angles.
extremely far out of his goal, but he finds Bowen Ireland. The assist from the goalie, and it's 3-0 just over 5 minutes in.
Wow, real gutsy play from Hayden Regan there.
The pass looked a bit dangerous for a second, but Ireland able to control it and makes it 3-0. It's Wright Gehring on the face-off, and it's still loose out near the fleur-de-lis, and finally St. Stephen St. Agnes comes away with it. Here's Andrew Seraphin, has it knocked away, and Will Ackerley had it roll under his stick, but the Saints still come away with it. Here's Will Baruch. It's off J.J. Tidwell. Now over to Hugh Mack. Hank Mullins just recently checked in. Mullins with double team coming at him. Finds Tidwell, loads up, fires, and it's 4-0. And a timeout taken by St. Stephen St. Agnes. 6 minutes and 13 seconds into this game. 4-0 Saints lead. We'll be back. Hello and welcome back. A blazing start for St. Christopher's, 4-0, just over 6 minutes in.
Wright Gehring on the face-off here.
And a violation will be St. Stephen's ball. It's been an issue of area for this, an area of issue for the Saints this game. It's about the only issue. There have been 5 face-offs, and the Saints have lost all 5 of them. But other than that, flawless performance so far. Only 1 shot for St. Stephen's. It came from a very tough angle with 4 seconds on the shot clock. And every time the Saints have touched it, they've scored. Here's Lyon running in. Begley closed him off. Shot clock halfway gone. And that pass goes a bit awry. Rolls out to the fleur-de-lis where Boston controls it. Gets around Will Ackerley. Here's Boston with the shot, and it's saved by Regan.
His second of the game. Having a great start to this one, Hayden Regan.
And the Saints looking to go quickly once again. So with James Ayers. Over to T. Gehring. Now the Sewanee commit, Harrison Fuller, has a lot of room on that right side, loads up, and just about 6 inches away from making it 5-0.
St. Christopher's will keep the ball, though.
Here's Bowen Ireland. Ireland spinning. Finds Hugh Mack. Now back to Ireland. Bowen Ireland trying to wrap it around. Has it knocked away. And the Saints come away with it. It's Ayers. And now Deacon Begley. And the shot just wide, but it'll be staying with the Saints. They only have 20 on the shot clock. Here's Hugh Mack. Now Bowen Ireland. Right back to Ayers. Saints need to get a shot away. Ayers loses it. Gets it back, though, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Now the goalie for St. Stephen's coming out very far, and they didn't get it across midfield in time. A mental error there. Jonas Vinson, the senior keeper, gives it away. Here's T. Gehring. Now back up top, Bowen Ireland. J.J. Tidwell fires and saved. And St. Stephen's will come away with it. And that pass just a bit high, but still finds Boston all the way on the other end. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4-0 Saints lead. Here's Bishop Hart. And now it's with Lyon. With Boston. There's about 1:10 between shot clock and game clock. So if St. Stephen's runs this down, the Saints then could run down the rest of the first quarter if they get it back. But there's a shot. And finally, St. Stephen's pulls one back. They needed a big end to this first quarter after a tough start. And Garrett Leon shoots it at the top of the goal to make it 4-1.
Yep, they were able to drag a double team there, and the free man was open, so they took advantage of that opportunity to score.
And the face-off will be controlled by Still Loose. Still Loose rolls all the way to the 30-yard line, and it's picked up by Win Lucas near the 17.
Reagan launches that one long.
And it takes a high hop. So now St. Stephen's comes away with it. From their perspective, if you can get out of this first quarter down 4-2 after going down 4-0 6 minutes in, that would be a great way to reclaim what was a very poor start. They can run down the rest of the first quarter if they so choose. Great defending there from Harrison Fuller. Here's Bishop Hart. Now spinning. Knocked away. The Saints come away with it. And what can they come up with in the last 15 or so seconds? Here's Win Lucas. Clock down to 7. Harrison Fuller. Harrison Fuller shoots at the buzzer, and it goes wide. 0.9 seconds left in the first. That's not going to be enough time to do anything. And that'll do it for the first quarter. St. Christopher's leads 4-1 after 12 minutes. We'll be back. Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football.
In the corner, Burnett. Three-pointer. Bang! Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory. Gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray.
Please stop. Please stop.
And second quarter just starting up here. A good first quarter for the Saints. They took a 4-1 lead after 6.5 minutes. Then things stalled out a bit for them, but I'm sure the coaches will not complain about a 4-1 lead. Those nearly just made 5-1. Had to be out of bounds. Going to St. Stephen St. Agnes. Ooh, Goyne being pressed. And they're going to whistle once again. St. Stephen's doesn't get it all across half the field in time. Never mind, they're going to call that as a foul for extending the forearm. Here's James Ayers. Over to Harrison Fuller. Fuller cuts it back. The shot just wide from Bowen Ireland. It'll be out of bounds, staying with the Saints. Hugh Mack. Now Bowen Ireland. Over to Hank Mullins. Now T. Gehring. Gehring cuts it right. T. Gehring shot saved. And Ayers will be there to keep it with the Saints. Shot clock resets to 60. Charlie Edmonds. Back up top, Fuller. Now over to Hugh Mack. Mack gets it in airs from point-blank range. Had it denied.
Wow, way to pick him out by Hugh Mack there. Had a defender in his face and still found James Ayers.
I don't know how Jonas Vincent saved that shot. I think he might have taken it off the face. And there's Edmonds. Beautiful setup from the Saints. It was started by T. Gehring. Then it went to Bowen Ireland. Set up Charlie Edmonds for the easiest goal of his season. And it's 5-1 now.
Here we are, Tuck Humphreys on the face-off.
And the Saints
Able to...
looked like they were going to be able to control it. They had 3 of their players going for the ball, though, and St. Stephen's comes away with it. Here's Evan Heyman. Good defending from the Saints. And I think that ball was just dropped by Lyon. And now the Saints have a chance in transition, but they'll slow it down. Here's Hank Mullins, gets around his man, gets a shot away, and another goal. It's 6-1 now.
Here we will have Tuck Humphreys on the face-off for the Saints. St. Stephen St. Agnes instantly wins that one.
Yeah, they won the first 5, then St. Christopher's won the next 2. But then St. Stephen's wins one there. That's a nice pass from the goalie to find Evan Heyman. This is the best offense we've seen so far from St. Stephen's, but the shot sent just a bit wide. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds.
Ball to St. Christopher's.
Here's Deacon Begley. Over to Hugh Mack. Hugh Mack drops the shoulder, gets around his man. Sends it across goal to James Ayers. Now back out Deacon Begley. Cuts right and has it knocked away. Gets it back with Harrison Fuller. Bit of a bobble, but still controls it. Fuller over, and that shot is blocked. It'll be out of bounds going to St. Stephen's. That's a good run here from Boston. Gets around a few Saints defenders. Now back up top. Here's Griffin Boston. Boston gets around, gets a shot away, just wide.
Possession will remain at St. Stephen St. Agnes.
Here's Chadwick. Back up top. Lyon is going for a second goal of the game, but Hayden Regan blocks it with his legs. Now here's T. Gehring. J.J. Tidwell. Right back to Gehring. Hugh Mack thought about a shot, thought better of it. Gives it back to Gehring. Finds some room, fires. That's a nice save there. That's physical play there. Loose out in front of goal. Out of bounds, staying with St. Stephen's. And that's knocked away. The Saints coming away with it on transition. That is it. Wow, no foul called. Now flag does come out. But the Saints throw it away there as Edmonds couldn't get down in time. But the Saints will get the foul as I believe it was Hank Mullins was the one who took it away. He got flattened running out in transition. Coach Burke doesn't look thrilled with the Saints not coming away with a shot in that situation, but at the very least they will keep it. Harrison Fuller over to Bowen Ireland. Now James Ayers. Ireland finds Hugh Mack, but I think that took a deflection out in the air, and it'll be out of bounds going to St. Stephen's. Here's Boston up top to Garrett Leon now. Deacon Begley closes him off. And he's trying to bully his way inside. And that shot saved once again by Regan. Not sure if that was going in, but an impressive effort nonetheless from the Saints senior keeper. Jack Gans. He tries a shot, and that sneaks over the shoulder of Regan and in.
Right Guerin comes out for the Saints on the face-off. St. Stephen's once again instantly wins it.
And it's
quite a scramble for the ball here.
I think there's 6 players involved there, but St. Stephen's finally comes away with it after losing 20 seconds. And not going to matter, they're going to throw it away.
Hayden Regan goes deep with that one and does connect.
Harrison Fuller. And whistle's blowing, a timeout taken with 2:14 to go in the half. We will be back. Hello and welcome back. 2:14 to go in the first half. St. Christopher's leads 6-2. Once again this quarter we've seen a trend of the Saints starting off hot and then slowing down as the quarter progresses. In the first quarter they scored 4 times in the first 6 minutes, but then none after that. In this quarter they've scored twice in the first 3 but have gone scoreless for the last 7.
However, St. Stephen's St. Agnes isn't really picking up much of anything either.
Well, both of their goals have come late, but haven't been much overall. And that's knocked away, but Bowen Ireland gets it back, loses it again, and recovers it again. 25 on the shot clock. Ireland fires, saved. Loose out near the goal, but it'll be recovered by Jonas Vinson. There's about 10 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that is not a good pass there. The Saints come away with it. 3-on-2 break. And that's a goal for Will Ackerley. The defender contributing on the score sheet.
Wow,
careless pass there from the St. Stephen's defenders.
You always love to see a long stick goal. Really gets the crowd hyped up.
And the face-off will be won by Tuck Humphreys. 7-2. It's the biggest lead of the game for the Saints. And they have numbers again, but that shot just over the crossbar from Win Lucas.
Possession will remain with St. Christopher's.
Hank Mullins. The Saints, if they want to, can hold for the rest of the first half. And now here's Mullins cutting left and right. Finds Hugh Mack. That took a hard bounce off something. Not sure whether it was the goalie's arm or the post. Now we've got 10 seconds left in the half. Ayers spinning. Clock down to 5. Ayers finds Gehring. T. Gehring's shot is wide to the right, and that'll do it for the first half. But Saints lead 7-2 at the break.
We'll be back in 10 minutes.
So 3 family 6, 1, 2, 3.
Saints.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family 6, 1, 2, 3.
Saints.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
So 3 family 6, 1, 2, 3.
Saints.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family 6, 1, 2, 3.
Saints.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three is good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, 6, 1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points.
Cosby.
Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner, Burnett, three-pointer. Bang! Brady Burnett! For Brandon, he couldn't hit, but Cosby taps it right out to Burnett. His three, it's good. Brown gets a screen from Gregory, gets in the lane. Blocked by Gray!
So 3 family, 6, 1, 2, 3.
Saints.
4, 5, 6.
Family.
Good job, good job.
Controlled by Gray. Darius Gray goes up strong. Lot of contact. Roberts going deep on the first play. Has Sherrod Johnson. One play, 67 yards, 6 points. Finds Cosby in the corner. His three-pointer. It's good.
Looking long into quadruple coverage. Jaden Brown came down with that football. My goodness. That's an incredible catch.
In the corner. Hello and welcome back. 7-2 at the half. St. Christopher's leads. But St. Stephen's will have it first, and they win the face-off.
Just about time for those lights to start having an actual effect on the game. As the sun's starting to set.
Sunset's supposed to be in 33 minutes, so that should be just about near the end of this game, maybe halfway through the fourth quarter or so. That's a nice move from Boston. Sets up Lyon and goes just wide of Freddie Mooring's goal.
St. Stephen's bench has been loud this whole game, really trying to hype their players up.
Yeah, it's crucial for them to get off to a good start this half.
Did not have much of an effect last half. But
yeah, they've struggled at the start of quarters especially. And here, if St. Christopher scores the first goal or two, it's not going to be looking good for St. Stephen's. I'd put them down 6 or 7. That'd be a very tall order for them to come back from that.
St. Chris did just give up possession here, though, so.
Here's Lyon spinning. Back out Andrew Seraphin. Now Boston. Over to Evan Burkholter. Here's Lyon. And now Heyman has it knocked up in the air. Mooring comes away with it. And Will Ackerley on the other end now. The Saints have some good numbers. Ackerley over to Hugh Mack. And it's 8-2, 2 minutes in. The second goal contribution from Ackerley. Scored.
The second goal for Mack on the day, I believe.
That's true. Yeah, Ackerley scored earlier, assist there, and that's the second time, as you just mentioned, that Hugh Mack has been on the score sheet.
Yeah, another face-off win for St. Stephen's.
And that's a tough save from Freddie Mooring. Here's Boston spinning. Gets around, fires, and off the frame. Still loose out in front of the goal. And the Saints come away with it. They're running now. A 4-on-3 break. James Ayers all the way. Shot deflected. And he gets it back, however. Here's Harrison Fuller. A bit disappointing there on that break for the Saints to not at least put a shot on target. They had more attackers than defenders. That shot goes over from Hugh Mack. Now here's Harrison Fuller. Spinning, fires, and slips it between the legs.
Wow, what a spin move there from the Sewanee commit, Harrison Fuller.
9-2 the score now, and this was the type of start we talked about how St. Stephen's had to avoid. The Saints score twice early in the second half, and if you're on the other end, it's starting to feel like it's out of reach, down 7. Obviously still a lot of time left, but if they want a chance in this game, they've got to turn things around quick. That'll be a face-off violation. So it'll be the Saints controlling it.
Third face-off violation on the day, but the first for St. Stephen's St. Agnes there.
Here's Deacon Begley. Goes right in. That shot bounced just over, but it will stay with St. Christopher's.
The Saints have done a great job finding shots today. Seems there hasn't been much that St. Stephen's St. Agnes can do, but the goalies come up big a couple of times.
Yeah, this could very well be 11 or 12-2. There have been some impressive saves. Mullins, and throws it just a bit high for Mack.
Goalie pushing up the field for St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
It's a nice pass there from the defender. And offside is the call. Here's Deacon Begley. Finds some space, sprints all the way in, and he scores! Some lackadaisical defending from St. Stephen's St. Agnes. There was no resistance. Deacon Begley caught it near the 45, just sprints it all the way in with no one challenging him.
And on fast break opportunities, kind of been like that all day. Just not very hard defense from St. Stephen's St. Agnes. And Saints are taking advantage of that.
There were a couple guys who could have had a chance to halt Begley's momentum and
kind of just let him slip on by.
Not sure if that was a miscommunication. I'm going to assume it wasn't an effort thing, but nevertheless, 10-2 the score now. And the Saints will control it off the faceoff. Finn Walter. And now J.J. Tidwell. It's to Harrison Fuller.
Harrison Fuller going one-on-one.
And finally, St. Stephen's able to stop that move. Saints have used it a bunch of times, but now Fuller cuts it back. And it's 11-2.
I mean, wow, just breaks a double team there. And not much of a difficult finish.
A nightmarish start to the half for St. Stephen's. 5 goals down at the half isn't great, but certainly not insurmountable. But in the first 5 minutes, they've already conceded 4, now trailing by 9. It's going to be a very tall task for them if they want any chance at even making this game close.
So far, St. Chris has just been putting on a show for their home crowd.
Yeah, with the way this game has gone, there's no reason not to expect this result to hold. St. Christopher's has dominated the entire game. Freddie Mooring might be getting bored back there. I don't think St. Stephen's has even put any sort of threat towards him in a while. He did make one impressive save earlier.
That was around 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Though.
Just been a constant string of possession for St. Christopher's. And now Hugh Mack over to James Ayers. Cuts it right, fires. That's saved by the shins. Vincent. And now can St. Stephen's come away with something in transition here? The Saints do a good job to get numbers back. Back to Boston now, Lyon. And that shot bounces over the goal of Mooring. It'll be staying with St. Stephen's. And the shot from Lyon saved by Mooring. And now St. Christopher's looking to go in transition again. This has been a very clean game between the two teams. Only one foul. And St. Stephen's is very lucky to not have conceded another. That was not great defending, to say the least. And out near the sideline, Finn Walter comes away with it, then loses it. Now a lot of pressure on the St. Stephen's player. And it'll be out of bounds going to St. Stephen's St. Agnes.
As you were saying, it has been a very clean game. No penalty minutes seen so far.
Yeah. I believe that's the St. Stephen St. Agnes parents that are making all that noise over there.
They've been making quite a ruckus this entire game.
They have been. And that shot blocked. Mooring behind the goal. Can't get there in time, but thinks better of going after it. And now Boston winds up, fires. It's wide, and it'll be going to St. Christopher's. Hugh Mack had some time to wind up, but decided against the shot. Here's Harrison Fuller. Now Gehring. Back to Hugh Mack. And now Gehring fires it behind the goal, but Mack was right there. Shot clock down to 6. Flags fly from 2 referees as a Saint is down. T. Gehring.
It appears that he's all right. He's able to walk.
mentioned there were no penalty minutes having been played so far this game, but Walker Ferry changes that. So St. Stephen's will be a man down. Good sign is Gehring able to walk off by himself. Fuller over to Bowen Ireland. Now Ayers. Ireland. Pass was a bit low for Mack. Now Fuller. Ireland. Mack. Good passing from the Saints, and shot from Ayers is wide, but it'll be staying with them. Here's Fuller. Ireland. Mack right back to Ireland. Still a lot of passing between those three. And Hugh Mack. A long-range missile into the back of the net. Saints lead up
now.
Yep, and the Saints lead up to 10 goals.
It'll be interesting to see if the Saints look to bring in some less experienced guys to give them some minutes. I'm sure they did not see this as a game where that would be one of their potential options.
Yeah, talking to the players before this game, they all thought this was going to be very close. But just phenomenal performance for all 34 and a half minutes so far. There's never been a moment in this game where it felt like St. Stephen's was the one in control. And that was very nice save from Jonas Vinson.
Jonas Vinson has really been one of the bright spots for St. Stephen's St. Agnes today. He's come up with a couple of pretty big saves.
Yeah, when you just look at the box score, having given up 12 goals in 3 quarters doesn't look great, but it very well could have been 16 without him playing this well. Now here's Boston. Will Ackerley disrupting him and takes his stick away. And it's going to be going to the Saints. Now here is Ackerley. Finds Hugh Mack, but can't control it. It's still loose. Still loose out near the 30-yard line. And Edmonds comes away with it. Never mind, he didn't come away with it. It looked like he did. So there's 5 seconds left. And that'll do it for the third quarter after this long-range shot. Actually, not a bad effort whatsoever from 40 yards away. But a good save from Freddie Mooring. And that does it for the third. 12-2 the score after a great third quarter. We'll be back for the fourth. Hello and welcome back. We hope you all have had a great Friday evening with us and maybe some March Madness after this. You're not missing much over in that front. The only game going on right now, Florida, 9 minutes into the game, unsurprisingly up 19 points.
I've just received word that only around 1,000 perfect brackets still remain. Mine is certainly not one of them.
Neither is mine.
Clocking in at around 9%. So
I managed to talk myself into UNC going to the Elite Eight. I don't know why I did that, but as we talk, that shot off the
my upset
crossbar.
pick was Vanderbilt, so
Yeah.
didn't go too well for me either.
Here's Hugh Mack. Over to Harrison Fuller. Now Deacon Begley. Mack. Fuller. And Ayers thought about a shot. Shot clock down to 20. Here's Bowen Ireland. Now Gehring back out there. Ayers fires and saved. It'll be out of bounds. Going to the Saints. Here's Fuller. Had some time to wind up, just didn't have time to get the shot away. Ireland finds Ayers, fakes, now over to Gehring. His shot saved again. He'll be staying with St. Christopher's.
Yeah, another save from Vincent there.
Yeah, he's been very impressive tonight. You know, both of the Saints' shots so far this quarter easily could have gone in. That one just wide, but Saints will keep it once again.
St. Stephen St. Agnes not really able to do much in stopping the St. Christopher's volume of shots.
Yeah.
That's really been one of the major differences in this game. It's just defensively, Saints have dominated.
Yeah.
St. Stephen St. Agnes has been quite lackluster on that end.
And even when St. Stephen St. Agnes has the ball, they're just not getting shots away. As that shot nearly took someone's head off. But thankfully, Ben Fenton was able to get down in time. That was a dangerous pass. Finds Gehring, though, another save. Vincent putting on a very impressive performance this quarter. And point-blank range, Charlie Edmonds has a goal. They finally get one past Vincent, and that makes it 13-2.
I mean, Edison, to me, it just looks like the Saints really want it more.
Yeah.
Just playing aggressive as a whole and playing strong defense.
Yeah, there have been a few times this game they've won the ball back deep in St. Stephen's territory, and those have led to goals. And Tuck Humphreys momentarily won it, lost it, had it, lost it again, and then finally comes away with it. Finds Will Ackerley. Already has a goal and an assist, and make it 2 assists, as that's a rocket into the back of the net from Hugh Mack.
Now I believe he's leading the team on the day with goals with 4 in this one. Hugh Mack. Face-off violation will be St. Christopher's ball.
Hank Mullins.
St. Stephen's parent section has quieted down quite a bit.
Yeah. I think they've realized that this game is likely all but over.
Now we will see if Coach Burke will go to the bench.
That shot just a bit wide. The Saints were able to go deep into their bench in their 18-6 win on Wednesday. And unless things go awry in these next few minutes, they should be able to do the same here.
We'd love to see Owen Horn check into the game. It's always fun watching him in the back of the net.
And Hugh Mack tried to go behind the back. A nice save from Vincent, though. And that's loose. So you mentioned that there's only about 1,000 perfect brackets left. After the UNC game, the last winless bracket was broken. They picked Ole Miss to win that game, and after starting 0 for 22, they finally got a pick right. So
Just as impressive to be winless as it is to have a perfect bracket.
So 7 minutes to go here. Saints up 14-2. Very impressive game from them on all ends. And that shot right at Mooring. A nice save, though, to get the stick down and control it. And now the Saints want to run once again.
They've been very successful in transition today, so it makes sense to do so.
Yep, here's J.J. Tidwell. Got about 10 minutes until the sun sets here. That should be right about near the ending of this game. You can see the lights are on over Knowles Field, and they're definitely having an effect. Before those were installed, you wouldn't be able to play a 6 o'clock game. I think 5:30 is probably the latest you could get in.
Even that would be pushing it.
Yeah. Any sort of overtimes there, and it might be out of luck. But here's T. Gehring. And Hugh Mack spinning. Fires it a bit wide, but it'll stay with the Saints. 28 on the shot clock. Mack has it knocked away. And Harrison Fuller gets in there to take that away. Saints come away with it. They're looking to run. Here's Win Lucas. Back out to J.J. Tidwell. Here's Harrison Fuller. Back to Bowen, Ireland. And that shot goes wide. Harrison Fuller. And that's dropped by Chase Bierlin. Excuse me, that was Brooks Wright. And that's a big hit there. Another flag comes out. I think that is not something you see every day. The top of Cole Chadwick's stick just came flying off when he caught that pass, and the Saints are pretty lucky, as had he been able to get a shot away without his stick breaking in half, he probably maybe scores. Definitely has a great look. I don't think I've ever seen that.
He has just retrieved a emergency stick, I assume, from the sideline. Right, Edison. Not something you see every day.
Wow. I never even considered that as something that could happen. But the Saints are going to have Brooks Wright take their first penalty minutes of the game with only 4 minutes left to go. There'll be a man down here. And that's knocked away. But St. Stephen's comes away with it. Griffin Boston over to the line, right back to Boston. He fires, and it's well wide, but St. Stephen's will keep it. And that shot is wide to the left.
St. Stephen's will retain possession. Errant pass there.
And that's ripped away by Will Ackerley. The Saints have numbers, a 4-on-4. Ackerley up to right. And I think he was looking to shoot before he caught the pass.
Ackerley is having himself a game today.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't played more. And a flag is down. It'll be 1 minute for Garrett Lyon. Been a pretty low-scoring quarter so far. Only 2 goals, both coming from St. Christopher's. As Fuller lost his stick there. And that's a nice challenge from Harrison Fuller.
Although this may be boring for Freddie Mooring, this is the kind of game you like as a goalie.
Yeah. He got some action a little bit earlier in this quarter, but I'm sure he's not. As James Ayers drops his man with the spin and fires it in. And that's 15 goals now for St. Christopher's this game. Just over 2 minutes left. As now,
Here we go.
Harris Wolf.
Harris Wolf checking into the game. You can hear the fans chanting his name. Very electric atmosphere here.
As the Saints are going to win the faceoff. And that shot saved. Came from Tuck Humphreys. That's dropped by Hunter Lambeth. Saints come away with it. Now right. Back to Will Stout. 90 seconds to go here. Bauer Edmonds over to Andy Hinks. Now Edmonds cutting it left. Nice fake there. Andy Hinks loses it. And St. Stevens will come away with it. And that shot is wide. It'll be going to St. Stevens. And Patrick Mullins is not happy about that call.
This here's Harris Wolf for the Saints defending.
Poking his man with the stick, gets the pass away. There's Boston. And Will Ackerley once again knocks it away there. He has had a phenomenal game. Swings it across now. Jack Gans, he has one of the 2 goals for St. Stevens this game. Nearly just made it. It's 2 out of 3, but goes a bit wide. And with 12.4 seconds, this should be it. And they'll pass it back out to Boston. And Bishop Hart spinning. 5 seconds to go.
That'll just about wrap this one up.
We'll get a shot away, and that'll do it. 15-2 the score. A dominant performance by St. Christopher's as they move their record to 3-1. And they win both of their games this week by a combined score of 33-8. So certainly not bad. And that'll do it from us here at SCC TV. I'm Edison Palumbi alongside Gardner Kaufman. We thank you all for tuning in.